Right now, gravity is holding you to the planet. Not gently, not loosely, with the same force that binds oceans to basins, that presses mountains into crust, that keeps the moon from leaving the Earth. You do not feel it as pressure. You feel it as normal. And that may be its greatest illusion. Because gravity is not experienced, it is assumed, until something makes it feel uncertain. Across this season, we have stood in forests where trees bent together, on roads where cars appeared to climb, inside houses where balance dissolved, at waterfalls where falling paused, on landscapes where earth lost its shape. In each place, the same question quietly surfaced. Is gravity failing here? Or is something else? Gravity is not a direction. It is not down. It is not a pull from below. Gravity is the curvature of space itself. Mass tells space how to bend. Bent space tells matter how to move. The Earth does not pull objects towards its centre. It warps the space around it. Objects follow those curves. And what we experience as falling is motion along invisible geometry. There are places in the universe where that geometry truly is different. Near black holes, near neutron stars, in the early universe. But here, on Earth, that geometry is remarkably stable. There are no places where gravity weakens enough to roll cars uphill. There are no zones where it forgets water. There are no forests where physics pauses. The Earth's gravity does not flicker. It does not drift. It does not hesitate. So why does it feel like it does? Because gravity is not only a force, it is also a perception. The brain does not detect gravity directly. It infers it. From vision, from balance organs, from muscle tension. It builds a model, a working assumption, a prediction. And that prediction governs posture, motion, and orientation. When that model matches the environment, gravity feels absolute. When the model breaks, gravity feels negotiable. Every place we visited did not alter the Earth. It altered the model, tilted references, removed horizons, contradicted the body. And the brain responded by rebuilding gravity on unstable foundations. When vision and balance disagree, the nervous system reacts immediately, because disagreement here signals danger, falling, drowning, disorientation. The feeling of broken gravity is not intellectual, it is ancient. It is the alarm of a system that no longer trusts its map of the world. That is why these places linger, because they do not entertain, they unsettle. They create an unresolved state, and unresolved states stay with us. In every episode, one factor appeared again and again. Context. Remove the horizon, distort the vertical, eliminate scale, tilt the environment, and gravity does not change, but its story does. Objects still fall, water still flows, bodies still have weight, but the brain can no longer confidently narrate those facts. And without narration, experience floats. On Earth's surface, no. The planet's mass is enormous. Its gravitational field is stable. Even the tallest mountains change gravity by only a tiny fraction. There are slight variations. Satellites measure them. Gravimeters detect them. But no human body could feel them. No car could roll because of them. No forest could bend from them. True gravitational change requires cosmic conditions. Stellar collapse, planetary destruction, the birth of black holes. Earth is not that environment. What changes here is not gravity. It is interpretation. Because humans are not only curious about the world, we are curious about our experience of it. We seek edges, transitions, environments that make the mind visible. These places are not about gravity. They are about awareness. They show us the machinery behind what we call normal. And once seen, normal never quite closes again. We build our lives on assumptions that floors are flat, that water runs down, that trees grow up, that bodies stay constant, that the earth is reliable. And it is. But our access to it is filtered. The season's locations did not undermine the planet. They undermined confidence. They exposed the translation layer, the place where the world becomes experience. And when that layer flickers, even briefly, reality feels thinner. They do not offer answers. They offer perspective. They remind us that we do not live on the earth. We live in an interpretation of it. Constructed, maintained, updated, corrected, and sometimes mistaken. The feeling of broken gravity is the feeling of that system revealing itself. Across forests, deserts, houses, roads, water, and sky, gravity never once failed. It held every tree, every stone, every drop. What failed was familiarity, and familiarity is not physics. It is expectation. So perhaps the greatest illusion was never that gravity broke, but that we ever felt it directly at all. Because what we feel is not the earth. It is the mind's best attempt to understand it. And when that attempt hesitates, wonder fills the space. Gravity has not changed, but you may have. Because once you've seen how easily perception can rewrite the world, you never quite stand on the ground the same way again.